Hi all, thanks for tuning in. Welcome to John's Model Making. Well, today it's a channel update for you, basically. Now, you can see up there, we've got Eddie Stober. He's completely finished now. That's brilliant. That's one build I finished. The other is the Valentino Rossi, which you know of. So that means 2 builds are completed this year already, which is brilliant. Which means I've got scope for more new builds. Now, I don't know whether you know about the Dalek and the Ford Falcon on the Hachette website. You can actually register your interest in both those builds, and I'm hoping to be doing both those builds later on this year. Not been given an exact date yet, but it probably will be around about September when they come online. I have been in contact with Hachette. I am talking to somebody about the Dalek, and I'm just waiting for more confirmation and communication with the chap who's running the Ford Falcon, who's managing that part of the business for them. Apparently they have managers or teams for each individual build, so you just get passed from one person to the next, which is fine, you know, which is great. I have been in contact, like I said, with a guy from who is undertaking the Dalek project, and then he's passed me on to somebody who's doing the Ford Falcon. I'm just waiting for him to get back to me to see if I can promote them on my channel, but if not, we'll wait and see anyway. But yeah, so hopefully I'll get them on the channel later this year. Brilliant stuff. Now, off camera, I have been doing all our projects like this. It's a wooden B.III. Yeah, it cost me £7.50. Bought it on holiday. Took me half a morning to do, but it looks great. It's just a piece of wood. Doesn't fly, but it needs painting now. It's actually on top of Eddie. I think you can just about see it. And then we've got the Spad. This is the World War I fighter. There it is. Yeah, I've painted the underside of it. It's only a 1/72 scale. It looks pretty cool. I like it anyway. Yeah, that again only took about an hour to put together. A little bit fiddly, but yeah, it's cute. I do want to do a biplane, really do, but a bigger one. Also got an Airfix 1/72 Tiger Moth. I haven't actually started this one yet, but I'll be doing that soon as well. Now, I didn't know whether you knew, but Hachette used to do the Red Baron many years ago. I believe it was a wooden version. Now I'm hoping they do a die-cast version of that. That would be excellent, would it not? Oh, brilliant stuff. Anyway, that is what I've been doing off camera anyway. So the next thing I'll be doing this week is the Night Rider on a Wednesday. We've got stages 93 and 94, which is brilliant. There's not a great lot to it, to be honest. It's just some trims. But that'll be on the channel on a Wednesday. That means I've completed this month's Night Rider. And then the next 4 are on the way already. But this will be the next build that's completed on the channel. So again, that gives me more scope to have a look at what else is out there, what does interest me, and then I can get something else up onto the channel. Also, the next 66 Batmobile is the license plate, but that's not even, they've not even started putting the package together yet. It just tells me on the Fanhome website that the license plate is going to be coming as a free gift in the next package. Also, they've changed their courier from Royal Mail to Yodel. Apparently, Royal Mail didn't give them any tracking information, and Yodel do. Now, Yodel don't have the best reputation. Royal Mail, I've never had any problems with. Hachette use Royal Mail, and they do a 48-hour tracker, which is great. So tomorrow and Wednesday, I'll be expecting the tracking information from Royal Mail for the Lancaster bomber, the die-cast version, obviously, from Hachette, and the Titanic. They're due, well, the Titanic is definitely due this week. The Lancaster, I may get it this week, but that'll be on the channel next week. Titanic will be up on by the weekend, hopefully Thursday, but probably Friday or Saturday for the next 4 issues, which is going to look absolutely superb, the Titanic. We get the aft mast, which apparently is metal, which is fantastic. We do get another cross-member support as well. I think we get the poop deck. We get some decking and all that, but we actually check all the lighting on all 3 decks, and we put the 3 decks together. And it's going to be interesting to see how we actually put the decks together for the Titanic, because I've initially, when I put them together, I could slide them on each. I could slide, what is it, the boat deck, the promenade deck, and the bridge deck. You could slide them into place, but since we put more detail, I think, onto the bridge deck, there was an obstruction for sliding it on. Now you can actually prise the decks apart on the sides, but you know, it's not ideal, that. So I'm just going to wait and see what it says in the information in the magazines to see how we do put it together, because that would be interesting. I've not tried for a long time, to be honest, but they are, well, they're sat together now, but they're not actually clipped in, they're not fastened in or anything. But it would be interesting to see how we do actually put them, combine them all together. Then we do the light test as well. I can't remember what else was coming in the Titanic, but yeah, it's going to be an interesting month this month. A lot better than just putting a remote control together anyway. Brilliant stuff. Let's see, what else we got? Yeah, we talked about the Yodel and Fanhome Titanic this weekend, Lancaster next week. The United 6 submarine, that'll be due, I think it's the 5th. The 4th or the 5th of July, that's the process date. So that'll be on the channel week after next. Same with the Batmobile Tumbler, that'll come as well. That'll be the week after next. Again, I'll get tracking information from Royal Mail, which is brilliant, so I know exactly when they're coming. So I can be in for them, basically. No, the wooden Lancaster, yes. The wooden Lancaster, that's done brilliant this past month. Well, this past week, actually. Stage 116, you've all seen it. It's there now. I've not touched it since, simply because I've been working on stage 117. Now, 117, I've got the nose cone. There's the nose cone. I've had to make some little adjustments on it to get the panelling into place. Now, the panelling, there's 18 pieces of this panelling, and they're basically about that size. Different shapes, but they've got to go around the nose cone all the way around and at the front. And obviously it will have the nose blister and the turret there. I've also got the little bomb aimers seat. I'll show you this on the overhead. There we go. That's the bomb aimers rest, seat rest. Yeah, it does move. It's brilliant. It's got some nice bit of detail on it. Just needs painting, basically. And that's the gun sight. Again, that just needs painting up. Bit of detail added onto it. Bomb aimer's computer. There we go. Again, I need to add a bit more detail onto that paint wise. Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 pieces on top of that larger piece. And there's another panel. That just needs some wiring put on it. Black wiring. And then there's another couple of other pieces. As you can see there, bring that around. Those are the panels that I've already cut out. And these are the templates, these here. Well, the other side, excellent. Takes quite a while, that, for it to look superb when it's done. And just before I go, I'll show you that wooden Spitfire. There we go. Needs painting, but it cost me £7.50. It was fun putting that together, it really was. Yeah, just use a bit of PVA glue on it in places, but yeah. That looks fun. It was fun, actually. Brilliant. And obviously I've shown you the spad. I need to do the tiger moth, but yeah, I can't wait until somebody does bring out another aircraft. We've got the Lancaster bomber. We've got the Spitfire, obviously. I've got the Mitsubishi Zero there, which looks absolutely fantastic as well. And they're both working perfectly well. And I don't see why the Lancaster bomber can't. I'm a bit disappointed with Hachette, where the Lancaster bomber is concerned, with the engine build. Because I found that even though it was really, really fiddly, I particularly like it like that. It's a brilliant challenge, and I don't want them spoiling that challenge, basically. Because sometimes you get, well, you know yourself that with all these builds, that you get some issues and they're done in 2 minutes, and others take a lot longer. And it's them that we really enjoy. The 2-minute ones can be just a panel, you know, on a couple of screws, and that is it. You seem to get a lot for your money, but it takes no time to do it. Whereas the fiddly, really fiddly stuff is all the small little components, i.e. the engine, and completing it is absolutely brilliant. So when I do get in contact with them, I'm going to give them my opinion on where the engine build is concerned. Just leave it as it is and let everybody get on with it. I don't think people are quitting because it's fiddly. 1 or 2 might do, but I've noticed as well that 1 or 2 people are stopping the subscription because of the fact that Hachette are taking over the build, basically. Which, you know, it's a bit surprising, to be honest, but you know, everybody's different, aren't they? But yeah, other than that, that is it for this month, really. So again, I'll go over what I've got coming up this week. Wednesday, stages 93 and 94 of the Night Rider. Hopefully by Thursday we'll have the Titanic, so that should be on the channel Thursday, Friday, if not Friday, Saturday. Brilliant. The Lancaster Bomber next week. The week after will be the United States Submarine and the Batmobile Tumbler. I'll also get the next 4 of the Knight Rider, and then in a week's time the other 1966 Batmobile, which costs a lot of money, as you know yourself. It's 6 issues, but it's every month, so it's like, what, 90 odd quid a month, is it? Or is it 80 odd? I can't remember now. It was 90 odd last month. I think it's about 84 quid a month. You know, quite dear, but you know, there we go. But it'll be over with next year, that as well. That's a good thing about it, is the fact that it'll be done within 2 years rather than we have to wait 2.5 years. I know one of my YouTube fellows, Dave Mack, he's actually completing somebody else's Titanic, and I think he's up to issue 84, 85, and he's done that within 3 or 4 months, from issue 1 up to issue 83 or 84. And he's also got his own Titanic to do, which you now know we're up to issue 120, and after this week there will only be 16 stages left, so that means it'll definitely be finished for October, November this year. So Dave will have 2 to finish. He's doing a brilliant job on it. Anyway, but it just goes to show, you get all the equipment out quickly, you can actually get it done. But anyway, there we go. That is it for this month. Anyway, all new subscribers, big thank you very much. And Mark, who sent me an email of his Titanic engine, I will have a look at the pictures later on today. They was popped into my spam folder, so I didn't actually see them. So I'm glad you got back in contact with them, because I had a search around and I found them. So I'll have a study of them later to see, you know, if I can see any faults with it. I'll have to get the magazines out as well. But yeah, that's it. That's brilliant. So anyway, thanks for tuning in and watching. Stay safe, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.